Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marangela Lopez in for Aaron Baker. As inflation tightened its grip on Americans, surging costs squeeze the very nonprofits just trying to help. Despite the challenge, they still managed to make a way. Our Shondell Moniz has the story.
I didn't think I was going to get picked, but I did. Lord, thank you.
April Dixon was chosen to be a Habitat homeowner 10 years ago. Though the burden of surging housing is off of her shoulders, inflation didn't let her off the hook completely.
I'm still not making enough money to live, to cover this gas, to cover my food or whatever I need.
Habitat for Humanity CEO LaJuan Gordon says in the midst of inflation, nonprofits like hers have 40% higher expenses, receive less donations, and yet still face a higher demand for help.
What that means for a habitat of our size is we'll be building fewer homes unless we can find assistance to make up that gap.
Pre-pandemic, the Habitat for Humanity team was able to build or repair 150 homes a year. In 2020, they managed 100 homes, and that number is on track to keep declining through 2022. Their lifelines are volunteers who help cut labor costs that filter back into making the homes as affordable as possible. Dixon physically helped build her neighbors' homes and then her own.
I was able to stay in my house and not be out in a shelter somewhere.
In Longview, Shondell Moniz, CBS 19.
Habitat for Humanity's next application cycle will begin in the fall, but the organization accepts applications for home repairs year-round.